It was the day before Easter. The chapel inside Mercy Hospital should have been a place of prayer and preparation. Instead, it became a crime scene soaked in horror. Sister Margaret Ann Paul, an elderly, well-loved nun, was found lying on the cold chapel floor. Her habit was torn. Her face was bruised. Her body had been strangled, then stabbed 31 times, many wounds carefully carved to form an inverted cross across her chest. She was covered with a pristine altar cloth, her killer's twisted version of a burial shroud. There was no forced entry. Nothing was stolen. Which meant only one thing. Her killer had keys. Father Gerald Robinson was one of the few with access to the chapel that morning. He was scheduled to say Mass shortly after the murder, but he showed up late, sweating, shaken. When police questioned him, he gave contradictory answers. Inside his desk, they found a booklet, one not approved by the church, describing ritual sacrifice, with symbols, incantations, inverted crosses. But there was no murder weapon, no bloodstains on his clothes, no direct evidence. So the case was shelved. For 23 years, it stayed cold. Then in 2003, during a diocese investigation into clergy abuse, a sealed envelope was discovered. It was marked simply, "Do not open." Inside, accusations, not just of abuse, but of satanic rituals, ceremonial altars, and a secret society hiding in plain sight within the church. The name mentioned over and over, Father Gerald Robinson. Police reopened the murder case, and this time, they searched deeper. A new team combed through the church basement. Behind a loose stone wall, they uncovered a sealed chamber, a room caked in dust, untouched for decades. Inside, a ceremonial sword. Forensics revealed it was a perfect match for the depth and shape of Sister Margaret's stab wounds. The walls whispered secrets, and justice finally knocked. In 2006, 26 years after the murder, Father Gerald Robinson was charged with killing Sister Margaret. Prosecutors argued the crime was ritualistic, a sacrificial act. Not a random outburst, but a ceremony masked in cloth and silence. The jury believed them. He was found guilty of murder and sentenced to prison, where he died in 2014. But whispers remain. Some say he didn't act alone. Others believe more victims were part of the same ritual circle, their remains still hidden in the walls of that abandoned church. And that sword? It was just the beginning.